before we talk about your Minnesota or the company and the deals, you have been the leading voice for election integrity. I think for lawyers and travel and everything and paying consultants, I think you spent upwards of $80 million. That's one of the reasons the company had a and not just that, you got canceled by Walmart, you got canceled by Big Box. And remember, you were the most profitable. The way these stores run is called SKUs.
Yeah.
And they teach you at Harvard Business School that SKUs are where all the economics are. All the economics are right there. You had the highest, most profitable SKUs in Walmart, in the big box, in the cancer. By the way, we're going to get back to Sally Grubb here in a second. We're going to drill down on Georgia. I want to get Mike where I can. They canceled you because of your stand on election integrity. And you have been adamant, sir. You've been adamant, and we played at the beginning of the show, Maria Bartiromo yesterday talking to Todd Blanche. And Todd Blanche said, look, there's a lot of evidence out there. Do you believe, sir, that the 2020 election was stolen?
100%. There's only one truth, everybody. And over 4 years, remember, I formed the Cause of America, the Election Crime Bureau. I had 3 summits, 3 movies. It doesn't matter what camera angle you use or what evidence you get. There's only one truth. The 2020 election was stolen from Donald Trump. Remember the Democrats, Hillary, 65 million, Obama, 68 million, Biden, 81 million, and then Harris, 66 million. What? Where's these other 15 million votes coming from? Computers and the theft of an election. Everything I've had, everything we did, everything we put together, which I turned in last February, and now we have an 800-page report. Every piece of evidence I went through us like a hub of a wheel. And now it all got turned into the government, and now it's all coming out because they can't cover it up anymore. We broke through the biggest cover-up, Steve, of the biggest potential crime the world has ever seen, and that would be taking the United States without firing a shot.
But hey, I want to answer. Hang on, I've got Sally Grubb's going to join us here in a minute. She was on before we went to the president on the healthcare. Sally's now on the Georgia election board. I think when she first came on the show 6 years ago, she's just a citizen, private citizen. Why is Georgia? You got all these problems all over the country, but Georgia is one, not like Michigan or not like Pennsylvania, where they had kind of split jurisdiction and maybe a House, maybe a Senate that was Democrats. There, you had a House Republican, a Senate Republican, Senate Republicans. You had the legislature. You had the election officials. Your favorite, Raffensperger, Republican. He's running for governor now because he's done such a good job. How did we get?